offering, misses the mark. Righty delivers. That's off the mark. 2-0. And a good eye there.
3 balls, no strike.
The wide to kick the pitch. Splits the plate. Strike one.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And he walked him. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Edward Olivares.
Just wasn't able to get it going at the plate over the last month, where his batting average sat in the low 200s. That's not what you expect from him, but I've heard he's been putting in some work, and when you do that kind of work in the cage, it's eventually going to translate onto the field. He just needs some luck.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to Bogaerts, and that's 2. So they make short work. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Patrick Preston. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Hard hit right side. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And that's in there for strike 1. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Juan Soto. That one's in there. 0-1.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
Kicks and fires. Goes down looking for the strikeout. A controversial call. New inning getting started, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever. And he deals.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Snap throw.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
1 down, base is empty. Slider misses outside.
Ball 2.
next pitch is downstairs. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Guevara at first, one gone. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
In the air, out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit. Throws to second.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So first and second with one man gone. Michael Massey will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty of this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those...
2 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Next to hit, MJ Melendez. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is down low. And 1-1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James Shields and cash considerations. Tatis wondered, is it me? Am I not good enough?
Well, Boog, I think it was just a mistake by the Chicago White Sox that they still regret to this day. Sure, he was good enough, and he's proved that when healthy as a big leaguer.
This one popped up. Witt brings it in, and there's one away. Here's Machado. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Next offering in the dirt. 2-1. No score here in the second. And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down. Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the change.
Top half of the third inning. Drew Waters stands in. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Waters throws right, bats left. Hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2017. The pitch. In the dirt, Campusano down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
With the next to hit, takes outside. Walk to open the ball game. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire at-bat are pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
And that's a strike. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. And down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Back here at Petco Park, set for the bottom of the third, stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. There's a strike. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Yeah. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Fly ball down the line. Olivares moving under it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Odor, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In there, and it's 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Luis.
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Had the day off yesterday. In there for strike 1. That one missing inside. Kicks and deals. And that one ripped into right. Melendez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. back here in San Diego as we go to the top of the fourth. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Professor. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Soto gets it back in quickly. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch. And that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom four. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. That's in for a strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. On the ground to the left. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The pitch. Bogaerts on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The left fielder, number 22.
And now it's Juan Soto. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And the Padres waste a chance. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first offering is not close.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Machado up to bat next, lays off for a ball. He's 0 for 1. The next offering misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. One runs in. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He scores as well. It's 2-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now it's going to be Matt Carpenter.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball 1. That's through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to first. That ends the frame. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In the dirt. Campusano throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here is MJ Melendez. High fly ball out into left center field. Soto racing, makes the catch.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Waters, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's 0 for 1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And out of here. He powers one out to right field. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. That catches the corner. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Nelson Cruz. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Now 1-1.
That pitch is out.
The wind and the pitch. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And a pitch. That one is upstairs. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Rougned Odor, the next up for the Padres. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air, out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. That one's in there. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
Odor stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Massey with a relay throw. It's offline and he scores. It's 3-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs. Just missed. Liner, base hit. Here comes Bogaerts around 3rd. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen, so I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. Now the youngster Juan Soto. And that's in there for strike one. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Out towards right center field. Waters settles underneath it. And that's the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. So up now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
And the pitch. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And here is Vinny Professor. First offering misses the mark. Professor, 25 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
1-1.
Rolled to short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Relay to first, double play.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And here it comes. On the ground to short, Bogarts. The throw to first, out number 3. Nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This is inside, and that's ball 2.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Waters snags it on the run. So here's the Padres DH, Matt Carpenter. Misses outside, ball 1. Tatis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tatis runs. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. And the batter now, Nelson Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And it's filled up.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Goes down looking. Padres lead. Top of inning number 7. Leading off, Alexi Guevara. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Guevara around second, headed for third. Olivares hung up in a rundown now. Across is the runner from first. And now just a 2-run deficit. And they put the tag on him for the out. And now Michael Massey. First offering misses badly for ball one. Out to center. Cruz squeezes it out. Number 2. And now here is MJ Melendez. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader preparing to come on if needed. Hill warming up as well. Melendez off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Back here at Petco Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 40.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it by him for the K.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Foul ball there. Right-handed reliever, and there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That one missed. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Witt leading things off and takes a strike. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And 1-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. So digging in, Nicky Lopez. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Vinny Professor steps in for the Royals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch, not close.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Lopez on his horse, coming home. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Nate Eaton.
Number 18, Nate Eaton.
And now it's going to be Salvador Perez. And a swing and a miss. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Guevara swings through it for strike 1. And it's even up. Eaton at second with 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. KC gets one on the double. It's now a 4th. And welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Juan Soto. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Cody Poteet. This is his first appearance of the season. The pitch. And delivers outside.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats. In this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch misses, 1-0. And there's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Waters under this one. He makes the grab. 1 away. Manny Machado up to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. 1 for 3. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Oh, that adds another runner, and now they've got one in scoring position. Looks like things are getting a little wobbly out there on the mound.
Carpenter in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Guevara to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. Through 8 full. It's the Padres 4. Royals 3. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Olivares in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0. And that's outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Time called. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Huey Magruder. A runner at first for him, nobody out. That's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a swing and a miss. Snap throw behind the runner. Next to hit, MJ Melendez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1. And there's a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Going to count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager.
Saw myself, I ain't feeling it, wait, yeah.
Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League Central, Joe Musgrove earned the win, his fourth this season, as San Diego took down Kansas City 4-3. Julio Urias earned the third W of his season, helping the Dodgers down the Twins 3-1. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-3. The Blue Jays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 1-0. The Angels
coming to you live from Southern California. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the San Diego